Hi, Melissa. Welcome, dear. Let's do your Quickie Tarot. I got your payment. Let's begin. I'm going to shuffle the deck. You want to know how Rick sees you. Ooh. Cards want to come on out. I've got the Knight of Wands. Let's see what he thinks about you. I'm going to pull the energy. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, my dear. Let's see. Let's shuffle the energy. And then we'll see what comes out for messages as far as what he thinks about you, okay? Let's see. Spirit, what does Rick think about Melissa? What does Rick think about Melissa? Let's see. What does Rick think about Melissa? What does Rick think about that card? Messages want to fly on out. Let's see. I'm going to shuffle the deck. Spirit, what does Rick think about Melissa? What does Rick think about Melissa? One more. Breaking up the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Hierophant card in the reverse. Oh boy. Oh boy. Tell me more. Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. What do you think about the Lovers? Tell me more what you think about her. Wow, landed right there, Hangman, on top of the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. Tell me more. Eight of Pentacles. Tell me more, Spirit. Two more cards, and then the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Why does he think that you're not ready for commitment when I feel like you are? That's almost like a rhetorical question, because that tells me that he could be getting the wrong energy from you, just the wrong signal. So what you want, he might be thinking you don't want, but you want it. Four of Pentacles and the Page of Swords are next. Let me make some more space, and I'm going to tell you what I see is going on. 1 second, okay. He's showing up as kind of someone who doesn't come along with commitment that often. Needless to say, he definitely is a loner. He definitely is a loner. I'm hearing the word trod. I gotta look that up. Let me see. Hold on. Trod. I'm hearing the word trod. I've heard of it before. Trod. Walk in a specific way. Interesting. Hold on. He trod blindly where angels fear to tread. So yeah, he definitely is a loner. I feel like that is similar to the definition of the word trod. He could be I'm hearing daredevil. I'm hearing daredevil. I was going to say something else, but they're saying daredevil. So he could be a daredevil, just to let you know. If you're not fearful of risk and then some, then that shouldn't scare you. But he could be a daredevil. And if you're not, if you're one to think twice before taking risks, then his energy could scare you or thrill you. He has a little bit of... You need to be careful with his energy. He has a little bit of zest and pep in his step that could bring some pain towards other people. I'm seeing that he knows you're a soulmate. I'm seeing that here. I feel like he's kind of passed the energy along spirit, like, could she be the one? Like, I'm just getting that as like telepathic communication. I don't feel like he initiated prayer or, you know, had intentions of prayer. I feel like that's more like telepathic communication, kind of like, are you one that could be with him for quite a long time? So that tells me that he thought of you as potentially long-term potential. Yeah. I'm hearing you guys are sleeping together. I'm hearing you guys are sleeping together. The lovers can mean anything, but that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, you guys are definitely doing that. You guys are definitely doing that. I got to clarify one message here. There is a thing, though, of him enjoying the sex, but there's a little bit of his mentality cannot be stretched very far. I'm just seeing some like pink bubble gum. I don't know why, but his mentality cannot be stretched very far. He thinks like he can only go so far with his logic and thinking as an adult, because I feel like it comes from a kid point of view. And so his perception of you could be just that. It could stem from a kid's perspective. I mean, just the mentality, the maturity of his logic. So you might want to, I'm hearing, separate sex from, I'm hearing personal endeavors. You might want to divide the two. In other words, you might want to consider like, okay, could I be with someone who thinks it's this way? Because he might not be able to stretch his imagination beyond this. And if you want something serious, it might not go very far. I need to clarify a few messages here, though. Let's see. Spirit, clarify the Eight of Pentacles, then clarify the Hierophant in the reverse. Oh. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles first. Tell me more about that energy. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Interesting. You need to be careful of him. He's not, I'm hearing two-timer. He's not one to stay long. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like he definitely is interested in this sex, but he's sort of detached from it too emotionally. But God, tell me more. Spirit might give a helping hand out in this. Yeah, because he's detached emotionally. Clarify the Hierophant card. Clarify the Hierophant. At the end of the day, you're going to be quite sad that he doesn't want to come in. At the end of the day, you might go cold. Just to kind of just give you some warning. I feel like I need to warn you here for some reason. Because you're dealing with the Page of Swords that came out again, who could bring along some challenging times. Oh, Lord, lots of swords. With whom you might need some time to get over if you kind of dive your energy into his for a long time. So you might want to just, you know, consider that he views this as temporary enjoyment and decide if that's okay with you. And if it's okay, cool. If it's not, you want to nip this in the bud real quick because you're going to end up being the one who's hurt. Okay. I'm going to leave this reading right here. This, I hope, gives you some clarity, but it sounds like it's more trouble than it's worth. But the only way it cannot be, you know, stressful or trouble for you in the future is if you just want sex from him too. Other than that, It's going down one road. It's called Trouble Road. All right. I'll leave this right here, my dear. Hi, Kenneth. Welcome, dear. Let's do your reading. Let's do your reading. I put this over here. 1 second. Oh, there we go. 1 second. Okay. Let's see. Let's pull the energy and see what messages Spirit might or might not have. Let's see. Okay. Thank you. I received your payment. Let's do it up. Let's see. Good to see you again. Let's connect to the messages and see what God wants to say today for you. Okay. Let's see. Let's do one more. Right. Breaking up the deck. And bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. I'm hearing the words little bit. I don't know why, but I'm hearing the words little bit. It makes me think of someone who's like physically small. I'm not speaking of dwarfs. I mean just someone who has a small, tiny figure. I'm hearing waistline. I'm hearing waistline. This could be a female, could be male, who knows? But I'm just connecting more to female energy who thinks that their power is 10 times bigger than their size. I don't know why I'm getting that. Let me pull some more messages. Let's see what else. 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the Lovers in the reverse here. What's going on? Someone wants to get over somebody else and they're trying to act like they can't. Sorry, they're acting like they can, but they're really not. I'm just seeing that here. Tell me more. Wow, 8 of Cups. Yeah, someone's walking away like they can get over somebody, but in actuality, the reality is that they can't. They're having a tough time emotionally doing that. Tell me more. It could be this person with whom you're connected to. I'm just getting a small size female, someone who's like very petite, almost anorexic looking. I'm just seeing just the silhouette of this person. And I just feel like this is someone who's very small. I've got the Justice card here. There's some sort of truth I'm hearing being told here. I just heard some truth being told. Tell me more about what's going on. Wow. About detaching from some toxic devil energy. I feel like the toxic devil energy is this person telling, I'm hearing get over yourself, about this person telling themselves that they can move on and not feel what they feel. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like that whole moving on without feeling, the non-truth, the lies they tell themselves to feel better about not feeling, is this energy that has to stop. It's that energy that has to stop. So not being honest with ourselves about how we feel about somebody and validating it and going with that is the devil energy. And Spirit's like, this person needs to stop doing that. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more. Death card in the reverse. Where there's an ending meets a new beginning. Tell me more. Wow, that's a lot of messages. Tell me more. You have a lot of messages, Kat. I think I've got like 12 cards here. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. Yeah, this person has a hard time of letting go in general, and their angels are intervening. So they get that this doesn't work with people and connections. There's something in their family dynamic that blocks them and makes them behave this way. There's something in their family dynamic that blocks them, that causes them to choose to behave this way. They're accustomed to not really moving forward with how they feel and trust it and take a risk. This is a very simple reading. Just they're flowing with the words through my mouth. Yeah, this person tends to not want to look at anything that gets serious and has a capability of becoming 1 + 1. They just don't like looking at that. I feel like I'm dealing with a petite, like physically petite female. I feel like I'm dealing with it. Yeah. This person, you might have to kind of shift the energy a bit, Spirit's saying here, because this person, I'm hearing, is not willing to do that. I just heard willing. This person's not willing to do that. So you might have to kind of shift the, and I'm hearing shift the game. So this person could be playing games. They might be used to playing games and pulling away because they feel like they're in love and are scared of it. So you might have to like come on in and be a little bit of a superhero and say, what's up? And just kind of get the conversation flowing so that way, you know, their angels can do some healing work on their end. Yeah. This person decides to run away from their truth, that's for sure, when it surrounds commitment. They just flat out run away. Question is, do you want to deal with someone who flat out is used to running away? That's really hard to break, but not to say it can't be broken. Not to say it can't be broken, but I just want to give you some heads up that when someone's used to tying their shoelaces one way for the last 20-something years, it's hard to teach them to tie them differently. Yeah, it is. It's hard to teach them and unblock that energy, especially when they feel better running away. Tell me anything else? Wow, yeah, 4 of Cups. This person also kind of comes back around like a loop. Speaking of shoelaces, kind of make a little bit of a loop and come back and are like, you know what, I want you. After they feel like you don't want them. So that's why they said game. So they kind of come around when you push them away, but you don't want to go through all of that. You want to role model authenticity. Yeah, they tend not to talk. Your person kind of tends to shut down and pull the whole like I'm ghosting you game. And I don't need to text message you or nothing. I'm hearing I'll just wait for you to text message. That could be the issue there. Yeah, they need to listen to more of their intuition. I got this High Priestess here. And count their blessings. Anything else? Well, this in reality, their truth in reality is that this is such a huge problem for them. But I don't feel like they expose it as that. I feel like your person just kind of is like, yeah, this is who I am. I can ghost you, text me when you want, etc., etc. But in reality, this is a huge, heavy weight for them and just creates a huge mess with inside them. In other words, if this person doesn't really want to be that way, but they are. I feel like they just don't know how to get out of that. Let me pull some angel messages, okay, before we close out. Let's see. Any angel messages, Spirit? Well, the Knight of Wands, yeah. They choose not to take action. They're just that way. This woman, I'm just getting a woman again, is that way. And I don't usually call genders unless we confirm it initially. But I feel like you're dealing with a small woman. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So much just like feistiness of I am not going to make any effort or show that I'm interested. I don't know if that's something that you want to tackle. That's kind of hard energy to break. It's like breaking ice. Unless you're the Karate Kid and chopping eyes. I don't know if you can get through this. Four of Pentacles. Sorry to laugh. Yeah. They're used to having control, maintaining control, and not having their control broken. Eight of Pentacles. God, this is like such an easier. Yeah, they're used to that, and they're used to not putting in any work. So this could be a prima donna. This could be a prima donna. Like, if you want me, show me. And then if I want you, I'll think about it. That is ice breaking. You might need some Mr. Miyagi lessons. The Sun. Yeah. Like I said, this person doesn't really want to be that way, but that's all they know. So how can you reprogram them by yourself and teach them differently when they are, you know, responding this way by default? It's going to be very hard to try to turn this upside down when they're unhappy inside and doing this behavior. I mean, it's going to be very, very difficult. Give me some calm cloud messages before we close out. The lungs in the reverse. Oh my gosh. The root in the reverse. I mean, this is just like a few, like you can't breathe, feeling like you can't be who you are. The root in the reverse. Crystal here. The heart, because you've got more spiritual, lightful energy, and it could be healing. It could be more soft and heartfelt. And this person is just not one with whom you could feel comfort with and at ease with. It's total opposite of your energy. I'm going to leave this right here, and I'm going to end this live stream. I'm going to get going. Kenneth, these are your messages. I hope this brings you clarity, and I'm going to chat. Love, light, peace, and balance. Bye.